Main system, activating combat mode. Through this roller coaster we call life, we will experience tremendous highs and bottomless lows. We all have experienced this point when we question ourselves, was it worth it all? Is it worth it? What is the point of it all? Should it continue? And how do we break this chain? In Record 6 Fires of Rubicon, we encounter an AC pilot who has struggled with these concepts in their experience on the planet Rubicon. We will dive deep into this character and attempt to understand why they would be at the end of their rope. This will also unveil more to the story than was explained to the community. With that said, let's get into it. While on Rubicon, 621 is running errand boy for the AI system Allmine, and will face a mission where they will have to eliminate a fellow pilot, Vesper 3, O'Keefe, with his AC, Barren Flower. This came about due to O'Keefe's betrayal of Allmine, an attempt to foil the AI system's developmental project called Coral Release. Once again, the encounter is fierce. The conversation during the battle attempts to make 621 reflect on issues that may not been thoroughly discussed or considered. It also unveils some of what O'Keefe has been struggling with as a pilot on Rubicon. To touch on some background for this pilot, O'Keefe originally received Generation 2 augmentation surgery. He notably worked as an espionage agent during the Island 4 disturbance. His talents were quickly recognized by Arquebus Corporation Information Department, and he was offered a job with them. He accepted their offer of employment on the condition that he will be given Generation 9 augmentation to reverse a condition known as coral burn-in that was affecting his brain. Eventually, he was recruited by the Vespers Arquebus Elite AC unit and rose to the rank of V3. Researching the term burn-in reveals that it refers to the capacity to nullify the effects of overexposure. So maybe O'Keefe had a lingering effect whenever he was in contact with the coral. During the Coral War, O'Keefe served as a double agent working for Allmine before betraying the AI during the corporation's struggle over Watchpoint Alpha after learning about the dangers of coral. My analysis reinforces this, as he could be capable of seeing wave mutations within the coral and realizing this is a conscious life form with an agenda. The battle with 621 at depth 3 of the Watchpoint unveils life on Rubicon. Using some direct quotes from O'Keefe, you think you want coral release, but you don't. Shovel down your bland rations. Slurp your coffee flavored slugs. Sure, it sucks, but that's being human. This sounds like the real world in the movie The Matrix. Life on Rubicon sure does suck, huh? Don't tell me you actually like it here. At this point, O'Keefe has come to terms with his current state and has made up his bed to lie in. I noticed this about the Allmine AI. It comes to individuals in dire need of assistance. The pilots who are augmented by the coral and aim to protect the coral. It is with a strong assumption that O'Keefe was in a tough spot with humanity and wanted something more for all than this rough lifestyle on Rubicon. So the AI system rewarded O'Keefe with an in-house developed head unit for his AC Barren Flower. Maybe this unit was designed to relieve some of the side effects of the coral augmentation experiments. Here's something to consider. If he was rank 3 within Vesper Squad on Arquebus, shouldn't he say how good his life has turned out to be since working with Arquebus as a double agent? Unless the spoken words to 621 are references to something else. This is where the tinfoil hat theory comes into play. I believe he's referencing his life on Rubicon after the fires of Ibis, when the local Rubiconians fed on coral-based mealworms and struggled to survive day by day under the PCA's rule. But I believe he remembers more than this at these interesting moments between him and 621. I believe he knew life on the planet before the fires of Ibis, when progress and freedom were prominent. Interestingly enough, this makes him a Rubiconian initially haunted by memories. Why did he side with All Might in the first place? Unfortunately, he saw so many negative perspectives about humanity that he felt it was hopeless and doomed to destroy itself and everything around it. With this distaste for the nature of humanity and not fully understanding what the Coral Release Project meant, I'm sure he was easily swayed to participate while appreciating the unity of the coral's gathering tendon. This also directly enforces the idea that All Mind sees humanity as hopeless to progress beyond its current self, leaving the audience to decide if this is a good or bad thing. Also, the head unit equipped on AC's Barren Flower symbolizes that All Mind and O'Keefe's thinking or philosophy are aligned. So what do you all think about O'Keefe's and his struggle with the nature of humanity? Also, what do you think about the actions of All Mind? Were they just? Let me know in the comments box below. Be sure to like the video if this made you wonder, and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Let's spark up some crazy conversations about this character. I love reading what you all think. Until then, I want you all to take care, stay safe, and stay fly, Ravens.
Maybe now I'll get some sleep. See you on the other side. Namaste.
V3 O'Keefe has gone silent. Was he another candidate, I wonder? A key to Coral Release? We've completed All Mind's request. We can go now, Raven.